in New York City, a new mayor. We have become aware of both the wonderful things that have happened in New York over the past 12 years, as well as some of the things that have become very troubling, like the rise in homelessness. What do we need to keep our eyes on?
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here. I think, as I think about Dr. King's sort of legacy and the fact that his activism preceded legislative action, that this new era that we're in right now, where we've seen activism over the last 12 years, particularly in the area of sort of the anti-stop and frisk campaign, that was extremely important. That's brought us to a point where more New Yorkers recognize the fact, including the mayor, that it simply was unsustainable to have a situation where hundreds of thousands of innocent, law-abiding New Yorkers were stopped, questioned, frisked, embarrassed, humiliated, and the overwhelming majority of them had done nothing wrong, by the NYPD's own admission. And almost 90% were Black and Latino. And so the mayor, as candidate, campaigned on a stop and frisk reform platform, and so now we've got to make sure that as mayor, he implements the campaign rhetoric and turns it into results. And so that's certainly one of the areas. And then I think secondarily, he spoke a lot about income inequality, and I'm confident that he genuinely believes that it's wrong to have a situation where you have individuals in New York that are working full-time on the minimum wage, but still fall below the poverty line for a family of four. And that in this city, to preserve our diversity in its many different forms, we got to deal with the fact that working families and middle-class folks are increasingly being left behind. So the social justice piece, as it relates to law enforcement, the socioeconomic piece, as it relates to income inequality, I think will be two important things to look out for.